While gathering content on our story about Shiloa Edwards, a corrupt cop who jumps from department to department, causing all sorts of problems and committing many crimes, we ended up in Warner, where he was just recently fired. All we wanted from Warner was a few documents related to his resume, why he was fired, and a few other things on Shiloa Edwards. When we got there, we were immediately met with people angry at us for filming.
We're going to ask you to turn that off.
You can ask all you'd like. I will decline. Thank you.
Even though we're not comfortable?
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is a public building.
Well, I don't really want my face all over the internet.
Hi. Again, ma'am, don't work for the public and be in a public area of a public building. Otherwise, I don't really know what to tell you, ma'am. The camera wasn't pointed to you till I started hearing you. Now it's going to be directed at you.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
I can go get the big ones and make you really uncomfortable. I left those in the car. I just brought the little one.
We're just here for a open records request. That's it.
And take care of your business. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Watch this one for a minute.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Don't cause issues, please.
Ma'am, I wasn't causing an issue. I was asking for records.
Okay, well, we'll get you what you need.
I appreciate that. What the hell are you doing? Well, I'm recording this nice lady over there that doesn't seem to think that we should come in and do open records requests. How are you? I'm good.
That's not what she said. She said she didn't want to be on camera. She didn't
When-
say anything about that.
Was there a camera pointed at her at the time?
It was. It looked
Really?
like it was.
Oh, okay. Now there's one, right?
Come on now, Ron.
Sorry. I just need some records.
I
They
know.
don't want to give me some records, so
We
you.
never said we
No,
were going
they
to
never-
give you
yeah.
records.
They
Well-
have to give you records legally.
That's what I thought. I don't know.
They might be all.
I came in with the baby,
Yeah.
and they didn't like the baby.
They've
so
been really good about.
I went and got the Gandalf
I
stick.
know.
If they redact all of this, you realize that's a
Because I was
violation.
being friendly. Because my understanding is that Shiloa Edwards is out of here,
Yeah, he's gone.
which is like the best news ever. Because from what I understand, the man's a scumbag,
Yeah.
and I've interviewed a lot of people that will say the same thing. So my interest is in Mr. Shiloa Edwards and this other gentleman, Ronnie Ross, who I've got a bad feeling about. So
Are you Mr. Ross?
No.
No.
no, he just said his name was Ron.
Ronnie.
Oh, no, he's not in a uniform though.
Yeah.
Ronnie Ross works for
I
the
have,
police department.
I have no idea.
So
Yeah, we
anyway.
Anyway.
Can we be friends now and I'll just turn this off and we can be
That would
nice?
Great.
Awesome.
So Ron turned off his camera, but they didn't notice that the small one was still recording during this. So we still got the whole interaction. And as you're about to see, they act even worse when they think the camera is off.
What we're looking for is his applications and just see how we want to
I want
understand
to know what
how
was on his
he.
resume.
Yeah.
I want to know how he's getting from department
Yep,
to department.
yep.
I'm going to go from here to Bakoshi and get his stuff there.
All complaints.
Here, let
against
me
Edwards-
record you reading it
Yeah,
there.
Here you go. All complaints against Shiloa Edwards, all emails sent and received by Shiloa Edwards, personal file of Shiloa Edwards and Ronnie Ross,
Personnel file.
Yeah, personnel files. And then Shiloa Edwards resignation letter, and then all text messages was by Shiloa Edwards on public cell phones, and then all arrest records for the last 2 months of the city. We want to see who and what was coming in and out.
Okay, so it's just
Yeah,
slow then.
just Shiloa.
And Ronnie Ross.
And Ronnie Ross.
Why do you see it as bothering you?
Yeah.
I'm
Because
curious.
He's gone,
But he's not gone.
we don't need to.
He's gone from you guys, but he's not gone from the system.
Let me make an analogy.
That makes
If he
sense.
raped somebody, and it's done, it's over with. He's
It's
gone.
not.
He left. He's not going to bother you
I
again. Should we
understand
say,
that,
oh, it's
but
okay?
It's a personnel issue, and so really I can't give you any information.
Oh no, there's a lot of information under Title 51 that you'll be able to give me in
Yeah.
that personnel file. Quite a bit of it pursuant to Title 51, and any complaints and all of those things, email correspondences, text messages, all those things are discoverable pursuant
So
to
tell me
Title
this,
51.
What's going to be your next plan of action when I don't give you that? Because
Sue you.
my attorney says I can't.
Sue you.
Well, no, not you personally. The
No, I'll
city.
sue her.
Well,
her.
easy. Come on.
No, I mean, like she asked the next steps. I'm being honest. Pursuant to Title 21, a violation of the Oklahoma Open Records Act is a misdemeanor. So the first thing I would do is I'd come down here, I'd file a report with the Warner Police Department and ask them the citizens arrest you. They probably won't do that. I'll then go to the county court and ask the judge to issue a warrant for your arrest. You asked me what my next steps would
Yes.
be. That's what I would do next.
Okay.
but Title
But I don't
51
want to
lays it
go
out.
there.
you're not entitled. You don't have to give us stuff that Title 51 says.
Right. There's
that,
stuff
you
that
know,
you'll
there's-
have to
we're
redact
not
that you
gonna-
won't be able
yeah.
to give me, and
But
there's
the
absolutely
but
stuff
the
that
Open
you
Records
won't.
Act, just comply with it. And
Yeah,
that's all. And,
that's it.
and everything in here that we ask for, we're not asking you to do anything that's illegal.
So after she said she wouldn't give us any public documents, we ended up leaving and going to a different city to film, and we were done with Warner for the day. However, Sean left his truck back there, and so we had to go drop him off in order for him to get back home. Since we arrived in Warner before it closed, we decided, hey, there's a few more things we need to request. Let's go request them. But when we got back, we found that they had shut down the entire building. When we read the sign, it said to go over to the side and fill out any documents we need at the side window. But when we got to the side window, all the lights were on, the computers were still on, but there was nobody in there. And we soon found out that they were intentionally hiding from us.
Well,
Drive-through window at the west of the building.
okay.
Let's go to the drive-through window. Well, it says Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30. It looks like they closed their government offices so they don't have to provide government records to people. Because I sure don't see anybody in there. Do y'all see anybody?
Since they were in violation of Title 51, Ron decided to call the police and file a police report.
Okay, well, so here's the thing. As I explained to the lady this morning, there's records that I want. The way that they behaved this morning has had. We drove back 2 hours back to come get some more records because of how they behaved this morning.
Okay.
At the end of the day, I'm mainly concerned with regards to how Shiloa Edwards' departure from here. It's my understanding that he's accused of doing some things with regards to some women. Can you comment on that?
Cannot comment on that.
Okay.
That was
Do you know if his departure
internal
was?
investigation?
So here's the problem,
And
officer.
they can get him.
Here's the problem. The Oklahoma Open Records Act, pursuant to Title 51, requires that a city like this be open during regular business hours, to post to business hours to accept Open Records Act requests.
Okay.
And they're not open right now, and there's nobody here to accept a request during a posted business time. That's a violation of Title 21. It's a misdemeanor. All right. So, who do I file a report about? They're not here.
You can contact Alicia at that.
No, but I need to file a report. She's committed a crime. I told her what I was going to do this morning.
Okay.
Is if they didn't want to comply with the Oklahoma Open Records Act, y'all have chosen to close this office.
I haven't chosen.
I know, I know, which is why I'm not filing it against you. But you're also now telling me that my police report records, which I have the right to access anytime during regular business hours, I can't get those except for from these people in a room that aren't here.
So on
how do we
those,
solve
you
the
can-
problem?
You can fill out a form.
But I'd like to request it in person. And I have the right to do that under the Oklahoma Open Records Act. During any regular business hours,
You can
I have the
request it,
right to
yes.
come in and visually, actually what I have the right to do is visually inspect any record that is reasonably available. And
After the officer wouldn't do anything, we decided to go back up the window and found that after some new people had arrived to give out candy, they decided to come out and get that candy. And we managed to catch them before they went back into hiding.
Can I please get a copy of the meeting minutes from the last meeting?
Okay, that's gonna take some time to do. It's on your request, we'll get it for you.
Like right now?
No.
So I want to look at those right now. I'd like to physically inspect the meeting minutes from the last 3 meetings of the city council. Man, those are public records, and I strongly urge you to reconsider your position and maybe call your city attorney. I chose those for a very specific reason. They're not subject to an exception, ma'am.
We already spoke to the attorney. She will be here on Tuesday and she'll be working on your request.
Okay.
normally we can wait, but since the meeting is so close, we need to see them now.
We don't have to wait.
Well, I realize that.
And they won't give us meeting. They won't give us meeting minutes.
Yeah,
I mean, that's ridiculous.
Which is available immediately.
Right, has to be available. And they have to maintain copies of those things at City Hall.
But they're
Like
doing,
they're required
they're
to.
doing construction in there, but it don't really look like they're constructing anything.
They wouldn't do anything and violated the Open Records Act multiple times. So you know what that means. Time to file a lawsuit.
Yeah, we're gonna file this petition. Now, folks, we're filing. It's gonna get a CV number because it's a civil case, not for money judgment. So we're not suing for money. We're suing to make them do something. What we want them to do is give us our records. So it's not that complicated. And then we also ask for our attorney's fees and costs. Whether they'll give me attorney's fees, I don't know. We'll find out. It's been a long time since I've actually filed my own cases.
Oh, yeah.
194.14. All right.
So for 194.
All right, we're down to 194.14 less whatever y'all have donated so far. So if you want to help cover some of our losses, we're 194.14 net negative plus gas plus lunch. So thank you. Y'all have a good one. Y'all are awesome. Appreciate y'all. Sean's gonna give you the summonses, and then you need 3 3 copies.
How are y'all doing today?
How are y'all? No, y'all need to take. It's gonna take us a second. Y'all want to go take care of business first?
No, we're here to observe.
Oh, okay.
Observers.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you.
Do we know y'all? No. Should we know y'all? Hello, Alicia. We have a lawsuit for you.
Hi.
I sued you this morning.
Okay.
You're Alicia?
Yes.
Okay. Is Lori here by chance?
Yes, she is.
Would you mind getting her as well? All right. So there's your summons and petitions.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
See y'all in court.
You guys are awesome and always doing the right thing.
Except for when it comes to, giving government records and exposing cops who are doing bad things to women and things like that. Except for when it comes to preventing other women from getting abused by the cop that they got out of here. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
So good job to them for that, right? They're helping a lot of people by covering up for Shiloa Edwards. Congratulations to them. They should be really proud of that, right?
Have fun.
Right? They should be
Oh,
proud
it's
of that.
not fun. This is
No.
not.
They should be
this
proud
is
of
not
that.
fun.
You're
Really?
having fun.
No, we're
Oh,
not
I am
fun.
having fun because I don't like people like that want to mean girl. Are you part of the mean girl group? Is that why you're here? Are you part of the mean girl group?
No.
That was being mean to that sweet lady, Kathy?
No.
You part of that group?
I'm friends with Kathy.
Really? Okay, well they were mean, her and the other mean girls were being mean to her. That's why they got sued.
For context, a sweet old lady that Ron met at one of Warner's public meetings donated $100 to him to help cover food and gas for that day. After she did that, a large group of people, likely including the lady you just saw get sued, decided to harass her repeatedly on Facebook. And that's what eventually led Ron to really crack down and file this lawsuit.
Neither Lori or Alicia are members of the city council. They did not hire and were not part of
That's
the
not what they're
hiring.
being-
Alicia doesn't sit there on the
He's
council and
answering
advise.
his question.
Alicia doesn't sit there on the council and advise them on what to do
No.
and things like that. No, I didn't sit
She
there and watch
has-
that happen.
she
Did you
is
did you
the
watch that
town-
happen?
I did.
I'm pretty
I
sure
love
we
how
watched
he
that
just
happen,
keeps
right?
talking
Well,
while
ma'am,
I'm
if you're gonna lie to us, I'm not gonna sit here and let you lie without recounting what actually happens. Because I've sat there and watched Alicia tell them what to do. I watched it with my own eyes, ma'am. I've got it on video.
Yes, Alicia's town manager and she will help them with
She's town manager or
questions.
town clerk?
Town clerk. It's kind of like
Is she
the
like a
same
manager
situ-
too? It's not
So-
though. See, a town clerk acting like a town
I
manager
love
is not the
this.
same position. When y'all little small town things want to go do and abuse people, we're here because y'all have a lot of citizens that think that they're doing a shitty job.
Sir, you're
That's why
being
we're here.
awesome.
That's why we're here.
You're abusing
Because
them.
wait, how are we causing that?
Yeah,
By them
how
not
about
giving
it?
us public records and them doing the wrong job? Yes, they should be. If they're not doing their job, they should be being abused
you got
as a
it.
public official. That's exactly what should be happening. They should
So how are
they
we
should be
abusing?
fired as an
He's-
official.
We're done
That's what should
giving you
happen.
more content for whatever
Well, then walk
you're
away.
doing. So,
Yeah.
okay, have a good day,
All right.
you guys.
Thank you for
Bye-bye.
coming out. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, I really
I
appreciate
mean,
y'all
it
showing
just
up.
makes-
That was
makes-
fantastic. Thank you.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like and subscribe button. Really helps support this channel. We're so close to 50,000 subs, a huge milestone, so help us get there by hitting that subscribe button. We're working on a full documentary on Shiloa Edwards, so stay tuned to see that as well. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video.